under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Brewers and the Dragons. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa and D-Row, a major league debut on tap in this one for a guy that comes pretty highly regarded as a prospect.
He does, Matty. I think there's several reasons to be excited about this kid and what he might do in his career at the big league level. I know his nerves have got to be running high right now.
Wang will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
And stepping in, Wang. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Tip your cap if you're the pitcher right there. That was a great battle. Couple of tough pitches. Offensive player able to work himself deep into the count. Pitcher on the attack. But chalk one up for the offense on that.
To the plate now, number 90. Hot shot on the ground is short. He's got it. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
Number 74.
Now to the plate, number 74. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200, so he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Number 93 gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
And stepping in, Quo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, number 25.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Chang trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
Into the box now, Liu. Fly ball heading for the alley. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
In now, number 5. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
Liu takes his lead at third with 1 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Now to bat, Chu, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. 2 out, nobody on. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
At the plate now, number 31, hit to third, reined in. Over to first, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Wichita is out in front 2-0. Now it'll be Chen. He comes into this one having sputtered out of the gate this season. The average is under the 200 mark at this point.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is it. The left fielder, number 37.
Next, it'll be Chan. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit sharply to the left side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box, Chen in for strike 2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next it'll be number 66. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Chan leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Count 1-2.
And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Lee. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting 8, the center fielder, number 35.
Now at the plate, Chang. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. The pitch. 3-1 now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 3-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Full count still. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Batting 9, the left fielder, number 3.
Standing in now, number 3. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Chang is on his way home, and a relay home, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
And you have to like a center fielder that's willing to sell out and go for broke there, but he just can't make the play as the ball sails over his outstretched glove. And by the time he tracks it down, it's just too late for him to hold the batter at second.
Stepping in now, Quo fouled away. 1 out and a runner on third. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The next 1-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now
that grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
At the plate, Liu. Runners on the move for second. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Number 19 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. To the plate now, number 5. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chen is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Dragons on top 5-0. So now here is Chen, and as you could imagine, the butterflies are fluttering as this is his first major league at-bat.
Yeah, what a monster moment for not only himself but his family, all the coaches that have helped him along the way. This is a monumental moment in his career. The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Now at the plate is number 13. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Number 10.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Wang. He singled in his first AB. 2 out, nobody on. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Just an excellent job of bat head discipline right there. Able to go below the zone. That pitch is not a strike. That was actually a pretty nasty pitch, and he was able to go down and spoil it.
In now, number 90. Forkball close, but it's 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chang able to track it down for the 3rd out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Chu. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Chen is right there, 1 down. So here is number 31. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
At the plate now, Lee swinging a looper to left. Left fielder coming in, but he won't get there. It falls in.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
So now to the plate, Chang, and he fouls this one off. Breaking ball called just a bit low. First and second now, one man out. Ground ball right side. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 3 innings complete. Wichita is on top here, 5-0. And now number 74 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
So next to bat will be Chen. He bounced out last time up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a heater in there for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Stepping in now, Chan. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Stepping in once again is number 3. Tripled and later scored first time around. Here's the 1-1. Very high, 2-1. Three and 1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, 3-1, and it's 3-2 now. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Quo grounded out in his last at bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now. Next to hit, Chang singled in his last at bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looped out towards short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Chen. The 1-1. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Striding in is number 66. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Now to the plate here is Chen. 2 out, nobody on. big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. At the plate now is Liu. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, with that base hit, D-Row, he's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. The only one he needs now is the home run, and he should get another AB in this one.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. People are like to downplay the cycle a little bit. I'm a huge fan of it myself. If he can mix in this homer right here, not only hits for the cycle, but 4 knocks in the game.
Grounded to short, fielded cleanly, and there's 1 away. So next to hit is Chu. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now. And now here is number 31, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. Now the 2-1. Liu stands at second with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Stepping up is number 13. He flew out in his last debut. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So the next to bat will be Wang. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Smoked on the ground left side and into left field for a 1-out hit.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Deaver, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a swing and a ball hit pretty well down that left field line. This has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
At the plate, number 74. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
To the plate now, Chen. Pulled toward right center field. Chang will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Digging in will be Chan. Here's the 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Dragons are out in front here, 5-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Lee. The 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out. Up next, Chang.
Number 35.
The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. And the payoff pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate here is number 3. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Around first, digging for 2, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
In now, Quo. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 base hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. Wichita leads it 6-3. Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Number 41 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Standing in now, Chen. Grounded back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
The batter.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
And this is lined into center field now, so something brewing here. Back-to-back hits to start the frame. Throw won't get him.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
Well, you come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
At the plate now, Chen fouled off. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Chen has been a great story in the baseball world lately. This game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that.
And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with 1 swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Into the box, number 13. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that 2-run lead could be in real jeopardy. It's extra bases. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first. It's a 6-6 ball game.
Now batting.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, Dero. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep.
Number 10 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 10.
1-1 home. That's a base hit into left field. Around third and being waved on home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Chang is there, and he has it for the first out. Number 74 will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Wang, base runner at first with 1 out. Runners off for second. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. On the move again from first. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
4 runs here in this half inning. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now. Stepping in next, Chen. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot. Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the runner will score from second.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
At the plate, Chan skied into straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll widen the gap a bit with the sac fly, as this is now a 3-run lead.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
So they've batted around. And again, here is Chen as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. 2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 pitch. Grounded to the right. Scooped up. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Bronx is on top 9-6. Number 73 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 73.
Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Chang. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. This one's flared out toward left. Number 90 onto the grass. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So here he is again, Liu, and all all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
So
Number
here's the
5.
cleanup hitter, number 5. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chu. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Lined hard toward right center, and this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chen is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Into the box, number 66. He reached on a single. Number 39 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
39.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And the pitch. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. This is skied into short left center. Chang onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the 1st out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping in now, Chen. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now. Digging in next, number 13. He doubled home a pair his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB. You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead, the inning is over. Number 50 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 50.
So now into the box is Lee. Flew out last time up. just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set. Here's the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chen is right there, one down.
The batter.
Next up is Chang. Here's the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
The 2-2. Softly hit toward the hole. Reined in. And that's the second out. Next to dig in, number 3. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Wang.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next to hit is number 90, and he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, number 74. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And there he goes towards second. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chen. He's 1 for 4 so far. Now the 2-1. Runners going. Strike taken, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show. After this, Lee takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Kuo.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
2 balls and a strike to count. All even now, 2-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Next to stand in is Kang. He's 2 for 4 in this one. 1 out, nobody on. He pulls this one into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Number 46.
Next up, Liu. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. The 2-1. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit.
Now batting, number 5.
To the plate now, number 5. And he fouls this one off. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
9-6, the final tally in this one. The Bronx jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Number 19 gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Lee closes the door for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the home team, 6 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes.